Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. Welcome back to my another video. So today we have a task 58 where I have a conversation with Sisam on the topic good morning. So without wasting our time, let's get started. I will choose Maya.
Hey, what's up?
Hey Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am also fine. So today
Now
I
we're
will ask you a few questions about good morning and about 10 minutes. So are you ready?
I'm all set. Hit me with the first one.
Okay. Your first question is, what is meaning of good morning?
On the surface, it's just a wish for someone to have a pleasant start to their day. But it's really more of a social bridge, a way to acknowledge someone and set a positive tone before the day actually gets moving. What else is on your mind?
Okay. So my next question is, why do people greet each other in the morning?
I think it's because that first interaction of the day is like a reset button. It's a small way of saying, I see you and I'm hoping your day goes well. Plus, it just makes the morning feel a little less lonely, don't you think?
Okay. So how did the tradition of saying good morning start?
That's a bit of a deep dive, isn't it? I've always found it fascinating how these tiny habits become universal. And this one actually goes all the way back to Middle English around the 1450s. It's basically a shortened version of saying, I wish you a good morning. It's a simple tradition that's stayed pretty much the same for centuries, even across other languages like German and Dutch. Do you think we still need these kinds of formal traditions today?
Okay. So my next
I'll
question
take that as a maybe.
is, why are
I'll take that
greetings
as
important in society?
I think it's about the glue that holds us together. It's these little shared rituals that make people feel recognized and valued. Without them, the world would feel a lot colder and more transactional. Don't you feel like a quick greeting can actually shift someone's whole mood?
Okay. So my next
Got it.
question is, why do greetings affect our relationship?
It's like a social signal. It tells the other person that you're open to them and that they matter.
Okay.
When you skip a
My,
greeting, it can feel like a wall went up, but when you use one,
oh,
it's like
okay.
opening a door that builds
My,
trust and warmth over time, even if it's
okay.
just a 5-second interaction.
Okay.
Do you think
So
some
my,
people are just, I'll leave
my
you to
next
it. What's,
my next question is, what are some morning greetings used in different countries?
let me see what I can find. It's wild how different sounds can all mean the same friendly thing. Like bonjour in French or buenos dias in Spanish. In Japan, they say ohayo gozaimasu. And in Egypt, you might hear Sabah ilfa, which literally means morning of jasmine. I love that. Do you have a favorite greeting from another language?
Okay. So my
I'll
next
take that.
yes, okay. My next question is, um, how does positive greeting influence someone's day?
It's like a little spark of energy. It can totally flip the script for someone who's having a rough morning or just feeling invisible. When you start with something positive, it tells that person they're seen and appreciated, which usually makes them more open and kinder for the rest of the day. Do you think it's possible for one greeting to change someone's entire trajectory?
Yes, I think so.
I totally.
Okay. My next question is, how can technology change the way people greet each other?
That's a big question. It's a double edged sword. On one hand, we can connect with someone across the world in a second, but on the other, it's so easy to forget there's an actual human on the other side of the screen. Can make things feel a lot more distant and less personal. Do you feel like we're losing that human touch?
Okay, so my next question is what happens when people stop using greetings?
Wait, did you mean stop using greetings?
Yes.
Because if people just stop acknowledging each other, the world starts feeling like a giant waiting room where everyone's just staring at their phones. It kills that sense of community and makes people feel isolated, even when they're standing right next to each other.
Okay, my next
It basically
question
strips.
is what did you learn from the tradition of saying good morning?
I've learned that it's way more than just words. It's about that basic human need to be recognized, whether it's good morning or sabal. The actual language doesn't matter as much as the intent to be kind. It's a reminder that tiny effort can make someone feel a lot less alone. What's the takeaway for your project?
Okay, so my next question is do you say what is your favorite greeting and why?
That's a bit of a curveball. I've always been drawn to the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. There's something about the way it blends nature with architecture, like the whole building is actually breathing. Plus, the fact that it's still being built after over a century is just wild. What about you? Do you have a place that you love?
Yes, I love the greeting part. Thank you. Okay, so my next question is, how do greetings show respect?
Just hanging out and thinking through these questions with you. It's been a great deep dive into greetings. What's next on your list?
Okay, my next question is, can a greeting improve our communication?
Absolutely. It's like the appetizer before the main course. It sets the stage. If you start with warmth and openness, the other person is much more likely to listen and be receptive to whatever you have to say. Basically, lowers the defenses and makes the conversation flow way more naturally. Do you think people skip the greeting too often these days?
I think so, yes.
It's a
Okay,
shame,
my next
really.
question is, how do students greet teacher in your country, in any country, or in Korean? Korea.
Let me look that up for you. Checking on that now. It's interesting how respect is built into the language itself in Korea, where students bow and it use formal titles like sung sungning. It's a huge contrast to places like Australia or the Netherlands, where it's way more casual and students might just use first names. I've even heard that in Brazil, kids call their teachers aunt or uncle to show affection and respect. Do you think that kind of formality helps or hinders the relationship between a student and a teacher?
I think so. Okay, what is the difference between formal and informal greeting?
It's basically all about the setting and who you're talking to. Formal greetings are like the professional armor you put on. They're respectful, polished, and a bit more distant. Informal greetings are where you can actually be yourself, like with friends or family, where the vibe is relaxed and you don't have to worry about the rules. Does that make sense?
Okay, so my
Do you
next,
have any?
yes, my uh, second last question is, how can greetings make workplaces friendlier?
It's a game changer. It takes the workplace from feeling like a sterile office to feeling like a community. When you take a second to actually greet someone, it breaks down the hierarchy and reminds everyone that they're a human being first and an employee second. Just makes the whole environment feel safer and more supportive. Do you think people are generally too stiff at work?
I think. Okay, so my
I
last
just mean that
question is, how can we encourage people to be more polite through greetings?
I think the best way is just to lead by example. When you're the one consistently bringing that warmth and openness, It's contagious. People tend to mirror the energy they're given. So if you make someone feel seen and valued with a simple greeting, they're more likely to pass that feeling along to the next person. That wraps up your list. How did it go for the project?
Okay, so my next question. Okay, so this was our. I think this was our conversation. So we will meet in next video with next different topic. Allah Hafiz.